There we go. Okay. YouTube's good now. Sorry guys, wanted to make sure that the YouTube was good. Alright, we should be good now. Alright, so really all we need to do is try to go on Buried and get like a simple and easy run on a freebie. I was about to say, why is my controller working? But I didn't fully I was about to say reconnect it. But we're gonna go in here. I need to get a just do a freebie on Buried City, try to get a good loot run for a decent amount of XP for the video. Then after, record the intro for it. Then I'll record my settings and stuff. Then I'm hide for a quick moment or two and record an intro and outro for a video or two I have on that. I'll be honest too, like I kind of want to play Fortnite, but like I've heard that the views for that are like a little bit down, at least for long form for some reason. Man, like what kind of content are people even making on Fortnite? Yeah, I don't really know. All right, not gonna worry about it though. Let's get into this on Buried City here. Going on a freebie. I already got the whole entire script written for the intro, which is good too. Well, it's not even an intro really. It has the intro in it already, but it's like a voiceover for the whole entire video. And we'll use this and then another gameplay I got the other night for like B-roll.
This is Apollo. Here's a tip, Raider.
Let's go to the grandiose apartment.
If my designs hold up, that's the perfect time to stick them with an explosive or two.
Alright, hopefully we can run to like one other person here. Like in this match, and they hopefully won't shoot on sight, because I need like a small portion of that too. But my solo lobbies are typically pretty chill, so I don't think that necessarily happen. Oh great, don't tell me someone has already looted all of the apartments already. I'm hearing another person in here. Let me make sure I turn off my music too. Like I always forget to do that. Hello? Are you okay?
Just being shot at by someone. Just having a bad time upstairs. Just a bad guy in the stairs, just chilling, waiting.
Oh, okay. What do you say we jump them?
Oh, I would love that. I gotta slow heal real quick.
Sir? Come out with your hands up. He's low. Get him.
Don't kill yourself yet. No, he doesn't have a date there, but
I about to say it's okay, man. Take my loot.
it's okay, man. I'm sorry. I appreciate you just killing this man with me, though.
I about to say it's okay, man. I'm glad we got him for
Alright.
shooting you.
You did. Alright. Enjoy your Tusha raid, sir. I'll never forget you.
I got a couple extra healables for you. I came in on a freebie, but it's something. Adios, amigo.
Adios, amigo.
Yo, what are the chances? Free? Yeah, it's freebie. I'm going in purposely on a freebie for the recording I'm trying to get. Of course that guy kills me too. Like the Rattler is just so garbage. It's so bad because the 12 round mag. Like going in on a freebie and getting a Rattler is top 5 worst experiences. Because it's just such a bad, like it's not a bad gun whenever it comes to like actual firepower. It's just awful whenever it comes to actually trying to fight someone with a better gun. Because it's literally like the worst gun in the game. I'd rather take a hairpin. And that gun isn't even good up against enemy players. It's just the ammo count. It's so bad. Let's try again. Please don't get me a Rattler. Kettle. We'll take it. Okay. Where are we at in the map?
Lance speaking, or at least simulating.
My God, Lance. Big dog.
Friendo, picked up your frequency. Anyway, see to those medical supplies and do try to come back in one piece.
Game just started, but apartments are way over there.
Go to that location.
Try to loot the pharmacy for decent loot. Am I hearing a surveyor? What's ticking? Oh, the cash. How much you want to bet this one explodes? I mean, wasn't that bad. Someone fighting the Bastion already? Or Bombardier? Oh, someone's getting hit with missiles. Big gooper. The usual. Someone up on the bridge? It's a medical bag. They don't want to drop those, but okay. Thanks, game.
Affirmative on the supply drop radar. Got eyes on your flare. Everything looking good. Expect supply shortly. Operator out.
Where was that other field depot? We basically just came from it. What the? Oh, look at the supply drop slowly floating down. Oh my god. Drop this real quick. Really, dude? Really, dude? All over a supply drop, bro. You really want the supply drop this bad? Are we serious right now? You really just had to give me you had to shoot me and take all my HP just to be friendly after? You could have just walked up and said, hey, are you friendly? And not taken all my health. I was about to say, the most he's getting is a bunch of healables and a defib and a medium shield. Everything else, I don't really know if he wants it. I'm guessing someone has already breached into the pharmacy by now, but honestly, doing all this is probably going to get me better loot technically, so I'll take it. Level 2 Rattler. If only it had an extended mag. They need to add that as an attachment for it, by the way. Let me do this too. Yeah, just get that out the way. Put this here. Any shield rechargers. That's something I'd really appreciate. I need arc power cells. I'll use this secret to pop open an arc. Or just down one. Oh, I think we found our victim. Hit him with a little curve action, holy. God knows how he's still alive. Toaster strudel now, though. Let's breach this. Where did that snitch blow up at? No way, nobody's breached this open yet. Okay then. Drop that for the wristwatch. Torn blanket. Alright. adrenaline shot. That might actually be useful. Keep this defib and swap it for metal parts, I guess. Anything else actually in here on the shelves? Oh, laboratory regions. Grab that here in a sec. Another adrenaline shot. I'm already max bandages. What do we really don't need? How many impacts do I have? We'll do that to have a full stack of impacts. Then I want to ping that. Oh, nice. Look at this too. More ammo and stuff. I already have a boatload though. Extended mag. What needs to go? Fabric. Reload this kettle. That on here. Another actual valuable. Take that out of here. Got another processor from that. I think I'm already what's it called? The max, which is only 3. Nice. Film reel 2. Springs are actually really good because of what they break down into, but so I'm gonna try to at least keep those on me. Oh my god, a firework box, and I'm getting a full loadout basically, kitted up for this. Oh my god, a fireworks box. It's really useful. Kinetic converter, yo, no shot. I heard that this room though is really good for those. Torn blanket. I know, right? Like, oh my god, Liam. Little kinetic converter. I hear a friend buzzing outside. Let me go to where that ammo crate was at, too. Oh, my character just had a stroke. I gotta dip out. That's really good. I think I still have one on my Pharaoh, so if I do die, I'm not too mad. But yeah, I have a fully kitted kettle now, so I'm really hoping I do not run into someone that shoots on sight. Am I hearing a person? And also, I want to stay here for the video purposes, because I really wish I recorded my one game last night. It was like just like a warm-up game to test how my lobbies were, and not gonna lie, bro, I didn't get like anything crazy good, but it was a perfect example of like what I'm trying to show off in my video. What's the latest expo? That one over there. Okay. So I got like 7 minutes, so I really need to move over there. Chances of this already being looted? If this is the room I'm thinking of? Never mind, it's not. I don't think I'm anywhere even close to that room. I mean, there is just nothing over here. This side of the map right here is terrible. Unless you're at the red tower. Like, there's zero loot density here. Bro, honestly, what they need to do, bro, I think a great, like, really good game mode, or like limited time LTM, make it like maybe go up once a day, because what I'm about to say. But bro, have a game mode where once in a day. Oh my god, what's up, dude? You okay? You want the loot here? You can loot all the stuff. I'm here for the XP. Oh wait, that's not good. Watch out, we have an arc. Oh my god, nice shot. Let's say you can take all the loot in here. I'm just gonna search the empty containers for the XP. Alright, this is really good because I also want a segment where I actually make friends with somebody. We could technically use last games, but we both oh, so you're good. If you want, you can breach this container too.
Here.
Where's Big Dog? Oh, I see him. Why is he coming over here? Like, wants you meet. He might. He's coming over here. Also, bro, here eventually down the line with my survival, or like once I get max level, I might have to get this security breach thing. Like, a lot of people say it's useless, but if you play something like Spaceport and get like a good rundown, you can get some like really good stuff. It's great for weapons and stuff. I need to get the breaching ability back as soon as possible too. This takes so long to do. Was that my homie from before or not? He seems okay. Yo, what's up, dude? I'm not gonna shoot you. If you need to get out, go ahead and get out, brother. I'm here for some loot. What's that noise? Oh god. Oh god. They're shooting me! Say, watch out. Oh no. It's not good. It's like really not good. Am I getting shot by a human being or a wasp? Appreciate it. I don't even know where that person ran to. Oh, how did bro get up on the roof? I'm gonna do this real quick too. I'm not gonna shoot you. I just said on the microphone 20 seconds ago. I'm literally just here to get loot. Search these for the XP. Got a little bit of ammo back too. There's someone else down there with him. Here, I can drop these bullets because they're no use to me. Snitch scanner might be good to pop for XP purposes. I'm hoping it doesn't have the whole entire Russian army drop on my head though. A garlic press? Alright, got him too. Most of this is already looted, but like I said, here for the XP. Swap that out for the other power cell. I just wanted to get the one from before so I could get my health up without having to use a whole entire shield recharger. That's just stupid. Apparently this person didn't even want to check the upstairs. Compensator 2 blueprint. No, value is still technically higher. Oh, I thought I could breach this. Residential master key. Okay. Yeah, we need to go more over there.
The western station.
Yeah, here. I'll try to go see if that loot spot's still there. Doubt it will be, but always good to check, and we can get the XP from the what's it called? Boxes that are in there. Sorry, brain like half died. Big dog needs to stay over there. Alright, there we go. There's a 10 minutes remaining part.
The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Shotgun choke? Toaster? Why does this one keep like following me? Also, not gonna lie, every time I'm being followed by something, I feel like my stamina is significantly slower at regenerating. Okay, yeah, no, this is looted through and through, but why don't they? Okay, these don't look looted. No, they're looted, but they didn't look looted at the top. But as you can see, this is still XP, so worth something. I'll take those candy bars too and an extra bandage. Those 5 grenades are actually less than a can of tuna. Interesting.
Let's head home at the western station.
Is this a leaper? Yeah. He's not necessarily hard to take on, but I don't want to waste my time with him right now. Let's say it's about to be at that 5-minute mark, which I was talking about. Or having my like intro and everything that I have written. No way he turns around and sees me, right? That one was honestly really close. Could have ended pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Why is he coming back over here conveniently whenever I need to go down? can go down right over there, but big dog's trying to walk and wobble all up in my area. Does this have a door that goes down? About to figure out. I mean, technically, these open, so we're gonna use it. Let's fall damage in the other one or none. Nice. Yeah, just sound the alarm for every other arc in existence. Any more in here? Calm down there, big fella. Cousin Eugene. Nice. Did the work for me.
All Raiders, arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find your way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Oh god, kettle. Oh, so I can upgrade it to 4. It's not like really that expensive. Or I can at least get it kettle. At least I can get it 2 with like 4 metal parts or something. Can you hit him through this or no? Anybody get pieced up in here? No. A little bit of extra XP at the end. You know how it is. What a run, by the way. Holy. Alright, yeah, no, that was great. Footage might be a lot to edit because it's super, super long, but that's like literally exactly what I wanted. I got like a couple different examples of the B-roll and everything. We made out with a kit that's 52K as well. Also got a blueprint, got a crazy kettle build. But I didn't even have to actually do anything for that, by the way. And yeah, 27k XP. Let me record this bit too. Alright, so after all of that, 12k XP. Or not 12k. 27. After that, 27k XP. 12k XP. 12k. Then we got all the things from Scrappy. Yo, I could technically make 2 videos out of like that footage alone. And then like expand onto it a little bit, so I might keep that gameplay. Here, let me jot that down real quick before I forget about it. So this will obviously be our XP guide and stuff. But I'm gonna do a money guide as well. Let me turn this into a page. And then I'll put a segment here for the intro. But I'm gonna take my footage. Yeah, take the buried city footage for the trinkets and stuff. That one might have I have to put a little bit more thought into. But one thing I can quickly record or do real fast is the metal parts thing. So yeah, here, let me go out real quick. Yeah, this will just be a segment of it. Let me go into my backpack. What do I need to say here? All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So obviously in your inventory and everything as well, whenever you go here and scroll through your inventory, sell any of the trinkets and stuff that you don't need for like quest or anything like that. Sell those. They'll obviously give you a boatload of money because that's kind of their purpose and everything. But one thing I will tell you guys to kind of be on the lookout for is your metal parts. You can get these fairly frequently, obviously, by going around and just recycling stuff, and then you'll get them naturally through Scrappy. But what I recommend doing is if you have seeds or any leftover seeds, and you go to Celeste here, and after you've bought everything,
Okay.
yo, I hate whenever they just start yapping whenever I'm trying to actually speak and say things for a video, because it like ruins it. I go in to try and start explaining things and they're just yapping. All right, let's
At the end of the
take
day,
the
you can't eat coins.
yeah. Thanks. Think I'm retarded or something? I'm gonna start eating coins. Yeah, I eat coins. Duh. All right. Well, what I was going to say is this. All right, 3, 2, 1. So in here, of course, with Celeste, you can trade in these seeds for different materials and everything. Um, Obviously, the higher up or higher level materials cost a lot more seeds. But if you've already bought like the maximum cap or everything they have or the limited stock, what I recommend doing is going in here with the metal parts and specifically getting as many of these as you can, because compared to all the other materials, they actually are valued more. They're 75 and all the others are 50 or 60. So yeah, if you have any left over, max out your metal parts and then sell them with the rest of your metal parts. And what I recommend is for like basic gray
We'll put those
materials.
to good use. Here's your reward.
Thanks. But for your basic gray materials, I recommend only having 6 stacks of them in your inventory, like at a time at most, if you're not crafting anything with them, because that can convert into a lot more money, which I'll show you right now. So here we have our chemicals. I already have 6 stacks of those. I have 6 stacks of the fabric here, and we have a lot of metal parts now. So we're gonna sell these 3 stacks of those, or like 3.5 stacks basically. Then sell these, and then for the rubber parts, sell these 21. Just like that, that's a free extra 19k to the money or into coins. I'm learning how to consume this real quick too. All right, yeah. So there's that. That was good. Now I need to record the whole voiceover and stuff, and then I need to do a segment with the whole cracker because that's what everyone else says. Just going with the whole cracker, dude, and then you can get a lot of XP. But in reality, duty in the gang emerges to kill you. Yeah, it's a lot better. Kettle 4 with all that on it. Better bullet velocity, reduced reload time. This helps all the recoil, durability, burn rate. What? Angled grip. Extended light mag. Then yeah, kinetic converter, which gives you better recoil control and all that stuff. So yeah, let me put all these away. Now we need to get into like actually recording this giant voiceover I have. Or like script basically. So let me pull that up real quick. Alright, click record. Now go in here. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what is up everyone? My name is Ian, otherwise known as Shots. In today's video, guys, I'm going to give you a simple and straightforward XP guide for Arc Raiders. So, to keep it simple and straightforward, the two top tier best ways to get XP in this game are destroying arcs and then looting as much as physically possible or scavenging. Now, I myself have been doing research on XP and everything like that, and 95% of videos are going to tell you to do the hole cracker method. Basically, you go in here to the traders, you go into the gun shop or to Tien Wen's gun shop, and most people are going to say, buy a hole cracker and buy a crap ton of rockets. And basically just spend 60k on a kit. Then, with this kit, you want to just shoot any arc on site, basically. Shoot every single arc physically possible, and... God, shut up. Yo, every time I'm trying to do a segment, they just start yapping. Try again. But basically, they tell you to drop a whole bunch of money on this hole cracker and the rockets and everything, and then just destroy any arc you can for the destroying arc XP, obviously. But it's obviously very impractical. While this does work and it does make your life very easy, it only lasts until a rodent sitting in a corner kills you and takes everything you own, basically. Or, like I ran into, some guy just sitting there camping the exfil, doing absolutely nothing the whole entire game, and then whenever you spend the whole game getting all the loot, destroying all the arcs and everything, he just runs in at the exfil and just kills you. Alongside that, it's also impractical because you have to actually be level 20 to even get the hole cracker in here. So if you are a beginner, that method is basically out the window. All right, let me go back in here. So it might be very, very boring, but the absolute best way and most consistent way with no risk to get a lot of XP is to loot as much as physically possible. My advice is to play Damn Battlegrounds until you unlock Buried City. I'm pretty sure you only need to play 5 rounds of Damn Battlegrounds to unlock Buried City, so it should hopefully not take you all too long. But once you unlock Buried City, you want to load in there on a freebie and find as many trinkets as physically possible. Basically, just try to fill that inventory on your freebie with only trinkets and like healables and basically the essentials to actually keep yourself alive. Aside from those essentials, everything else, try to make it trinkets and the most valuable items you can physically find. Now, once your inventory is full, most people would just go ahead and exfil and get out. But what I recommend doing is actually sticking around and still scavenging after your inventory is full. Now, whenever you're scavenging, you can try to stack on those trinkets and everything that you find to get more and more of them, obviously, to get a full stack. But if you already have full stacks and everything, or you kind of just are fine with the loot that you have, I recommend just going to anything that is scavengeable or doable on the map, like arc probes, field depots, stuff like that. Literally just do those and then scavenge. Scavenge already open things. If it's opened by another player, it'll still count for you. What I recommend doing if you want to make it extremely, extremely fast, if it's something not breachable, just go up to it and click search, and then whenever your character reaches out their hand towards the item, just click B or the back out, and it will still give you the scavenging. It'll still give you the scavenging XP. All right, slight intermission. All right, I got that part. Yeah, I need to take a sip of water. Now, obviously, it goes without saying, but if you do run into any arcs that actually do get in your way and you can't bypass them and they like are actually locked onto you, take them down. Um, Obviously, take them down and get the XP for damaging or killing arcs. Now, if you run into players, I recommend just trying to be as friendly and vocal as possible. Announce yourself, basically. Try to be friendly with them. Not only will this help your matchmaking and everything, and make hopefully a lot of your other games very passive, but obviously you won't get killed and lose everything, and you'll be able to continue looting and getting more and more XP. Now, like I was mentioning earlier, with continuing on like scavenging and everything, it's also I also recommend to just stay in the match as long as physically possible. Because the longer you stay in a match, the more time you have topside, and that is another factor that plays into your XP. And if you basically go in the full entire game while being out on the top side without exfilling and everything, you'll get like an extra 5,000 XP, which might not seem like a lot, but in the long run, it will definitely help. So my recommendation is going as long as you can, or as physically, just loot as much as physically possible until like the 5-minute mark. But at the 10-minute mark, I would say that is the time whenever you want to check the map and see where the longest lasting exfil is, and then start moving in that location. Once you're around there, loot in that area. Once it gets to 5 minutes, go there and try to actually exfil and get out. That's my advice, to basically get 100% exfil rate and to not hopefully get left behind or anything like that. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, that's basically all the information I can provide and everything. I try to make this as straightforward and basically understandable as physically possible, especially if you are a new player. If you guys have any questions, have any advice, anything along those lines, obviously drop those in the comments. But that is all I have for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff. I will see you all in the next video. Alright, there's that 7-minute voiceover. I also want to do a... What other video did I have that I need to do a voiceover for? Oh yeah, I need to do settings as well. Oh, I already have a how to get rich easy, so I don't have that fully set up yet, but I mean, both the money guide and how to get rich easy are they kind of double up for that. So that's good. So I technically already had that idea down. I'll just have to like elaborate a bit more on it. Excuse me. All right. Settings. I need to do settings now too. Okay. I'm gonna take this off real quick so it's not in the way. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, what is up, everyone? My name is Ian, otherwise known as Shots, and in today's video, guys, I'm gonna give you the best possible settings for controller and on console for Arc Raiders. I don't want to. Why am I doing the credits? All right, so I will say most of these settings you can kind of just scroll past, but I will hit all the important. Can word that better. All right, so here's the settings and everything, guys. Now, I am going to say, to make your guys' life a little bit better, and take a little bit less time of your day, I'm going to scroll through most of these because some of them are a little bit self-explanatory. And I'm going to try to just hit the important settings and why they're purposeful and why you need them. All right, HUD position, this is up to you. Reload progress and damage direction, put both these on. If you're in any PvP situation or even just getting shot at by arcs, you're going to definitely want this, because this will show you when your reload is going to be finished and how far or close it is to being finished. Damage direction will obviously tell you where you're being shot from. You're going to need that. Now, for interact and reload behavior, if you are a COD player or just player coming from any game, most of the time you're going to do prioritize interact. In this game, you're going to actually want to go with prioritize reload. Reason being is that with prioritize reload in this, whenever you're walking around crates and stuff like that, they're still tappable, but whenever you're actually in the process of reloading, if you do run past the crate, say you just dump the mag on an enemy, you're trying to run back to reload, and you click your square or X button to go and reload, and you're running past the crate, if you had prioritize interact on, you're looting that crate while trying to run away out of that gunfight. You do not want that to happen. Have prioritized reload on. It'll still keep it to where you just need to tap once to loot stuff. But whenever you're in the situations where you actually need to reload and get out, you're going to want prioritized reload. Now, crossplay, I don't know. This is up to you guys. If you want it off, have it off. If you want it on, have it on. For your server, self-explanatory again. Put it to the server closest to you. Now, for graphics, you want to max out your field of view to the very max. It will hit performance and everything, but you want to be able to see as much as physically possible. After this, motion blur is a very, very irritating one. I have this off, but I've seen that every time I get off the game and get back on, it turns itself back on. So every time you load up the game, check and see if your motion blur is on. If not, turn it off. Idle energy saving, off. Audio, I think literally the only option for this is stereo. So yeah, have it on stereo. Night mode is basically essential. This will make the quieter sounds louder. So footsteps and anything like that. Music during gameplay, you don't want music on in your game. Turn that off. All these other things are personal preference. You guys can copy mine if you want. But yeah. Voice chat, also up to you. Here's all my stuff. I'm just gonna scroll through it real quick. Most of that is just preference in there. Now, accessibility does have some important settings. So again, I'll try to go through this as much as possible. Colorblind mode, if you are colorblind, put that to your color blindness. All these other things mostly are up to you though. Crosshair is up to you. Here's all my crosshair settings and everything, and what I personally use. So there's all those. Now here's controller settings and everything. Obviously you want aim assist on. We already went over prioritize reload. If you are someone that does play on inverted, both of those settings are here. But here's everything else that's kind of important. Regular sensitivity, zoom sensitivity, all that stuff. You guys can copy these down and use these as a base point. That's what I always recommend doing. If you're watching a settings video and you see someone's sensitivity, take it and use it and test it out. If it doesn't work for you and it's too fast, you lower it. If it doesn't work and it's too slow, you up it and make it higher. Work back and forth until you find the perfect sensitivity for you, and then stick with that sensitivity to build the muscle memory. Also, if you don't like linear curve, you can try exponential to see if it's a better fit for you. And dead zones are going to have to be accustomed to your own controller depending on how much stick drift you have. Also, no boost, guys. Don't do boost. In my personal opinion, boost doesn't really help you. You want one straightforward sensitivity the whole entire time, because boost can build inconsistencies. Yes? Yeah, also, guys, no boost, in my opinion. Boost kind of just puts inconsistencies in your aim. And in my personal opinion, you want one straight set sensitivity the whole entire time. Boost will ramp it up or ramp it down. So no boost, in my opinion. Now, one thing I will quickly say before we do the outro, if you want to test your sensitivity in a more safe environment, you can go in here and go to the practice range. And like I mentioned, for actually finding your sensitivities and stuff, go in there and then adjust them in the practice range to find a perfect fit. And then, like I said, whenever you actually go into play and everything, try to stick with it and build that muscle memory. But yeah, that's all my advice whenever it comes to settings and everything like that. And of course, getting better with sensitivity and everything. That's basically all the information I can provide and give to you. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, leave them in the comments. I respond to every comment on my YouTube channel. So yeah, that's all I have. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff. I will see you all in the next video. All right, that's good. Hello, Dr. Goon. Let me check and see here what what else we need. Okay, that's the whole cracker thing. I don't need this gameplay anymore.
Holy crap, whiff and a miss from your boy. I got Sprinter though. It's gonna be
Alright, that's not a bad gameplay. How's this one after it? Oh yeah, I got 22 kills and died. Okay. Those two are good, so we can do one on Ultra Fast Resurgence. I already got the gameplays. I also have a new one on the conversion kit that came out. The game actually wasn't unbearable that night, which felt great. Yeah, I think for COD we do it in chunks, guys, not gonna lie. Like one 2-hour session every week. Killed a guy earlier, managed to get a renegade off him. Got a little lucky, but other than that, sadly he didn't have much. Yeah, the renegade's not bad. This is what I found earlier. Liam was in here. I got a basically fully kitted Stitcher and found a kinetic stock for it in like a random drawer. So that was crazy good. That was all in one game, by the way. I found basically all those attachments and then the kettle, and then I went out and upgraded it to level 4. And then the other time I found this anvil splitter too. So yeah, we've been gooping. But yeah, we need to hop on COD real quick. We're not playing. We're getting intros. That's what we're going to do. Let's load this up real quick. Oh yeah, let me show you guys what happened when are we three gonna play here in a bit or not? I might play later tonight because I'm guessing whenever my parents get back from the walk, they're gonna start dinner,
nice. Yeah,
which probably won't take them that long. What the?
Other art in existence.
Okay, that was a 27-minute gameplay. I just got. Why is it like this? It's not organized, so I need it to be organized. Winter Rescue. Like, what are we doing with this game? Like, general question. I might play after I eat dinner. I also want to, what's it called? I would say if Afro and Vix do end up doing the one thing, I'm definitely going to watch that. Because that'd be fun. That's always fun. Alright, yeah, we need to do something on the Ultra Fast Resurgence. Then I need to do the AK-27. It's already on my loadout. So I got to do an intro for both of those. And then, outro and class setup for the AK-27. Here, let me show you guys this though. Where's that? So this one. Bro, the other night I tried to do the hole cracker method. What a waste. It's my chat. Let me put this on the right monitor. Look at this. So this is, the game's basically already over. I'm planning on exfilling.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to kill this Rocketeer on the exfil and then just get out and leave after it. I'm getting pelleted with rockets. And then just wait, just watch here in a second. I try to take a little peek here. Someone just randomly shoots at me as per usual. So while there's a Rocketeer flying around, this guy could just exfil and get out the game. But he's like, no, I'm going to go for this guy who's trying to destroy the Rocketeer because he has a hole cracker. It's so purple and shiny.
Come on, we can both get out of this together. Don't be a fool.
Funny thing is, I would have let this guy loot the Rocketeer too if he would have let me destroy it.
I think you're gonna do. I'll gun you down.
I should have just shot him right here while he was running up, but I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. Biggest mistake of my life, because look at this. I can also tell he's like half retarded too, because he was scared to go up the steps and had no clue where I ran to. And then he just eventually shoots me and kills me.
You're a loser.
Some random hobo with a rattler just kills me on the exfil.
He loaded on a freebie. Probably has like 3 things.
Like, bro, it's just not worth it at all. I don't know why, but like that hole cracker just sends off a signal beacon to the rest of the map. And I'll be honest, I didn't even get that good of XP. I joined in late with my whole, well, not even that late with my whole cracker. It's still 20 minutes up. But bro, I destroyed, yeah, here, look. I destroyed a wasp or a snitch right there. I ran all the way over here, and with a group of fellows, we destroyed some other arcs and stuff. I destroyed a couple other wasps. After that, we messed up the bombardier right there and destroyed him. Destroyed some more smaller arcs. Then I eventually called a rocketeer over. We destroyed the rocketeer. Destroyed some more small arcs, snitches and stuff. Then I called these fellows over here, or the one rocketeer over. Destroyed more of these. So yeah, I mean, you basically drop 6, and bro, after all that, I only got 10k XP. Like, that's not worth it at all in my eyes. It's just not worth it in any way. I wasted 60 or 70k on a hole cracker and rockets. It's basically 90k if you get a lot of rockets too. But I did all that for 10k XP and to die to someone ratting in an exfil. It's just not worth it at all. And my run I just did before you went in here, Tank, I did just a strictly looting run. Only destroyed arcs whenever I had to. Was as friendly as possible. Very passive game. 27k XP. Now, I did stay basically the whole entire match. It was a 27-minute recording. But it's just significantly better. And if you go in on a freebie, I mean, literally zero risk, and I came out with like 40k, I'd say 50k. Whenever you filter in absolutely everything, and then getting a kettle basically maxed out with a full build and then level 4, I mean, it's just so much more worth it to do that. And even if you are someone that doesn't want to go in on freebies anymore, like you're tired of freebies and you actually do have a decent stash, you can go with like a looting MK2 and just get anything you find. It's just so much better. All right, let's do an intro for this though. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, what is up, everyone? My name is Ian, otherwise known as Shots, and in today's video, guys, we're gonna be checking out the brand new LTM in Warzone, Ultra Fast Resurgence. So if you look here, it's on the left-hand side. It is only on Rebirth, but this game mode is absolutely crazy. Basically, your base movement speed is drastically increased, and then it has all the other probabilities basically that come with an LTM mode, like they mentioned. There's grappling hooks, you have wall jumping and stuff like that. You basically have all the things that are being tested with the current new movement or that are possibly going to be released with Avalon, all in this one game mode, and then super speed added on top of it. And keep in mind, Sprinter does make you even faster on top of the already set speed boost. So overall, this game mode is super, super crazy and chaotic. I have 2 gameplays for you in today's video and everything. So yeah, very fun LTM, probably the best one they released so far, at least in my opinion. Super, super fun. Like I mentioned, very chaotic. Overall, great LTM, and I recommend you give it a try. I'm not going to waste you guys' time any further. Let's jump into it. All right, there's that, and then I need to do an intro for the AK-27. What week of the thing is this? Oh yeah, I got a short camo. Yay! Also, this suppressor or muzzle is useless. Like, it's terrible. Hold on, let me show you that real quick. We'll just go with this. So that suppressor, they tried to make it like the quartermaster and just made it terrible. Why is it not as bad for SMGs? Oh, you only get 11. That's, oh my god, that's terrible. The springs give you more? It gives you better horizontal. But I'd still end up going with a compensator. You're just losing bullet velocity for no reason. How's it on ARs? 24% less bullet velocity for 11% recoil reduction and a little bit more ADS speed. Yeah, it's just dodgy. It's not that good. I'll be honest. All right, let me go in here and put my LC10 back on because with my luck, some random person's going to ask for the LC10 class setup. I was literally just using it for fun, by the way. Yeah, not worth it all. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, what is up, everyone? My name is Ian, otherwise known as Shots, and in today's video, guys, we're going to be checking out the brand new AK-27. Is it always been called the AK-27, or is it actually... I swear it was the 57. And then it changes to 27 with the conversion kit. Am I stupid? Hold on. Well, it's okay. It's always been the AK-27. Alright, let me just delete this, and then we're going to go to the weekly thing. What just happened? Okay, never mind, it's here. Alright. I could have swore it was called the AK-57 whenever, like, you don't have the conversion kit on, and then it changed it to the AK-27. Don't really want to talk about it. Alright. Let's continue off that, though. Hold on, I got a yawn. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Wait, I'm gonna have to like just redo the intro because it's about the conversion kit, and the thing is called the AK-27. I mean, oh my god, I'm losing my mind. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Ian, otherwise known as Shots, and in today's video, guys, we're gonna be checking out the brand new conversion kit or conversion kit barrel for the AK-27. So to unlock this, you're gonna want to go into your challenges, and you want to complete 6 different challenges for week 5. And then you will get this AK-27 Battle Scar conversion. It's a barrel attachment, and it improves the damage a ton, damage range, recoil kick, and stuff like that. And it kind of converts it into like a fully automatic DMR. It does hit the fire rate a decent bit though, so it kind of can hinder the TTK a decent bit and affect you more negatively than positively. But in my opinion, it's still super, super good. And I'd say this is the best conversion kit we've had so far in this war zone. And it is, like I mentioned, it's also just fun to use in general. And it's something different to try. So yeah, I have one pretty nice gameplay with it in today's video for you guys. And then here at the end, I obviously will show off the class setup and everything that I use in today's video. I'm not going to waste you guys' time any further. Let's jump into it. All right, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, guys, that was the gameplay and everything. Now I'm going to show you the class setup. So if you go into the AK-27 right here and equip it, and then go to your barrel, the Battle Scar conversion kit or conversion barrel, whatever you want to call it, will be right here. Why doesn't it show the attachments? Oh my god. All right, take it off and then go back in here. So yeah, as you can see, the damage is drastically improved, but you lose 50% of the fire rate. You do gain bullet velocity and stuff like that, and it says it hurts the recoil, but honestly, it really doesn't. What mainly is being impacted, though, is your mobility and everything. So you will be a pretty decent amount slower than using like a regular AR. But yeah, here's my build and everything. For the optic, you can run any optic you want. I prefer using the ELO sight. It's just the cleanest red dot in the game. Other good optics, though, I would say you can use are the target finder right here. This thermal holographic isn't bad. 3x or 2x if you'd like. And then right here, there is this dual zoom scope. I did see someone use this. It's not bad. But yeah. And then if there's obviously another option you like, go ahead and run that. Those are my recommendations, though. After that, for your muzzle, you want to run the compensator. Because I did realize that with this build, or this weapon in particular, the recoil pertains a lot more in vertical recoil rather than horizontal recoil. So I went with the compensator for the muzzle. Obviously, that barrel in the conversion kit, like I already mentioned. I do have an extended mag on here. I mean, if you guys really want to, You can take off the mag. You will only have 30 rounds though. And if you want to get some of that speed back, you could possibly run a grip here. Like the mobility hand stop to get the mobility back up. Or in the lasers here, you can run the handling laser. But honestly, the handling laser doesn't really help that much, so not really worth the attachment slot. But yeah, after that, extend a mag. And if you want to, I did run the comb here for the extra control to basically give it absolutely zero recoil. But here, you also do have the combs that will help with that mobility and everything, like I did mention. So if you want to run this Garen variable, you can use that. Or possibly the Lith right here to help with the ADS speed. Because that is what I'm pretty sure is getting hit the most. And with an AR, you're not going to really care about like actual sprinting movement speed and stuff like that. That is my full build and everything though right there, guys. So yeah, if you want to copy that, go ahead. I'll also show you my LC10. It's basically the same as almost everyone else's though, and what it was in Black Ops 6. Long barrel, Ranger, extended mag, ergonomic grip, and then balance stock. Then here's everything else. I run the ballistic knife, stim shot, combat axe, scavenger, quick fix, and tempered. I will recommend though if you want a speed boost, you can run adaptive and sprinter for the extra speed. But I also recommend quick fix and tempered if you want to keep your health as high as physically possible. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video and everything, guys. That was the gameplay and class setup. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn post notifications, all that good stuff. I will see you all in the next video. All right, all those are done. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to possibly do. Oh, I think I'm okay. I think that was mostly everything I needed to get done. So that's good. Trying to think though. Anything else? I think I'm mostly good. All right, gonna be honest though. I'm gonna quickly go in here and all my shorts and other things I think just went live. So, going to have to make pinned comments for this. But yeah, that's probably all I have for this stream. Not gonna lie, like I said, it would probably be a short one if everything does go as planned, and most of it did. We only had one mishap in the first game of Arc Raiders. We helped another guy to kill another guy, and then said other guy killed us, and then the other guy didn't have a defib. It's like a tongue twister, but yeah, interesting situation there. Thank God it only happened in one game. That's all I need to get and record on stream now. Tomorrow I'm probably going to be editing a lot. Won't necessarily be fun, but I'm probably gonna hop off of here, organize all that, get it into folders and everything. And I might pop a stream still tomorrow. I'll have to see. I don't really know what I'll do if I do stream and then play again, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's all I got though. Also, Tank, Liam, if you guys are both in here, like I said, I might play after I eat dinner. And then if not, regardless, I'll watch the thing between Vixigard and Afro on Smash if they do end up playing and decide to do that. Because that's always fun, like I mentioned. That's all I got, though. Adios, amigos. And then Instinctual before my stream ends says 6-7. All right, dude. Yeah, definitely leave it now.